Hello. This is easy and simple, the plain and simple way to keep you up to date with the US stock market. When OpenAI released the latest version of Chat in late 2022, interest in AI-related investments skyrocketed. Since then, Microsoft and Google have emerged as two major leaders in the AI space, driving the AI trend. Microsoft is a close partner of OpenAI, and Google unveiled its own AI chatbot, Bard, shortly after Chat launched. In February 2024, almost a year after Microsoft unveiled its AI-powered Bing chat, and almost a year after Google released Bard, both companies reported their core 2023 earnings. Despite the strong results, both companies saw their stock prices drop immediately after the earnings announcements. Despite the good earnings, some of you may have sold, especially on the grounds that the AI stock boom was overhyped. Microsoft recently wrested the title of the world's largest market capitalization company from Apple, and its core results seem to lend credence to the argument. Notably, Microsoft completed its acquisition of Activision Blizzard back in October, which helped boost its year-over-year earnings slightly. Microsoft's revenue increased 18% year-over-year to $62.02 billion, beating analysts' estimates of $61.04 billion. Income from operations was up 33% year-over-year. Net income also increased, coming in at $2.93 per share. While Google posted solid results overall, the company's advertising revenue missed expectations slightly, sending the stock down 6%. This suggests that Google is losing search ad market share to Bard and Chat, or at the very least, that AI isn't helping the ad sector. On the other hand, other major business segments, such as Google Cloud, grew 26% to $9.02 billion in revenue. Investors are now concerned that Google's search is where generative AI chat services like Chat and Bard will hurt the most, and Google didn't have an intelligent answer in core. If Google's search is compromised by generative AI chat, Google will be compromising its fundamentals. This will continue to be an important test for Google, and one that is fundamentally important. Currently, Chat charges $20 per month for paid users, but Google's Bard can't do that. So I think Google is going to be held to a very high standard next quarter, unless they show us something about how they're going to service Bard without taking a hit on traditional search advertising, and how they're going to monetize, or at least combine their ad business with generative AI like Bard. The difference between Microsoft and Google is their AI strategy. And so far, Microsoft has for example, Microsoft has introduced AI-powered copilots in a variety of products, including the Office 365 suite, which remains the king of Office programs. GitHub, a collaboration and code-sharing platform for AI development, Azure, a cloud service delivery platform, and Search, Bing, and AI has contributed 6 percentage points to Azure revenue growth, taking it from 24 to 30. That's significant, but it's a start, and there's a lot more to come. And in the meantime, Microsoft's Search Bing was less than 5% of the world, so they had nothing to lose compared to Google Search. So they were able to maneuver much more lightly than Google, and because of that low Bing search presence, there was a paradox that in 2023, they grew tremendously through generative AI, based on OpenAI's Chat, which they didn't develop in-house. On the other hand, Google acquired AI Lab DeepMind a few years ago, but didn't integrate it with Google Brain, the company's next-generation AI platform for AI research and development, until last year. Google was the traditional AI powerhouse, and had the technology to launch its own AI and chatbots, but unfortunately allowed OpenAI's Chat to almost monopolize the AI chatbot narrative. In conclusion, Microsoft was better prepared for the AI revolution, and took some smart, if risky, risks, such as its alliance with OpenAI. Microsoft has a much broader product range than Google, and there are tons of places to incorporate AI in the future, but it hasn't made a serious attempt to combine it with advertising. Can you imagine Microsoft's products combining AI and advertising? This concludes our core analysis. We'll be back with more good news. That was easy and simple. Please subscribe and like. Thank you.